EMU is going to have to make a push here soon.
Yeah, and we're going to see the Yoru being able to find his foothold into Vent. This is going to be really good from the side of Eastern. They get to see this Yoru on the Ohio side. They're going to know he is Heaven, but the flank from Ohio comes in. Omen gets one, Yoru gets another. We get the trade out of Lumac, and does he know about the flank? I think he does. Asher is coming here to help. Will Redefy be able to bail him out? And Lumac's going to be able to get one on the raise, and now it's a 2v3 mid. Redefy gets called out, and now it's a 1v3 mid. Can Comfy go to save his boy Lumac, or are we going to see a star play out of Lumac? I think he's going to play it slow here. And do they know he gets one?
Oh,
Hiccup
wow.
gets three, and now it is a 1v2. He knows, and Hiccup gets a 4. Yep, and so we're going to see a full buy, bonus buy from here. The push out from A. They're going to be able to catch Comfy off guard. They know that he's going to be on A side with that wall. This is going to be good. Do they get Hiccup? Hiccup gets Redefy, but the trade out of Wolfenite is big. B side should be free, but they're going to be flooding from the side of Ohio on the B side. Heaven's going to be cleared. Lumac's going to be able to get one. He doesn't get two. He gets right-clicked by the Viper, and now it's a 1v3 for
2v3.
the Truth. 2v3, excuse me. Whaley's going to be backside, and now we have 2v3. They're not going to be able to. They're going to be able to deny the plant. Ohio looking to upgrade their weapons here, and I don't really know about this side from Eastern.
Yeah, no, this is going to be a really, really tight here fight. Wolfenite's actually going to find a pick here, and Alex is going to swing out wide. Not quite going to be able to. Wolfenite's actually the last one here. Going to try to swing out here. Going to try to have to find two, but not going to be able to make it work through the box.
It's going to allow for a lot of space from the side of Eastern, and will Hiccup. No, he gets one. He gets traded by Lumac. This is going to be big, and Eastern should have B, but the trade out of Yoru. What a shot from Heaven, and now it is going to be a 3v4. Eastern's going to be able to get the bomb down.
There's going to be a little bit of a skirmish here off on the side. Redefy going to find a pick off on the out of the middle of nowhere.
Yeah, that was amazing. And now we're going to see an aggressive push out of Heaven. Viper clears, gets one, gets two.
Oh,
Comfy
man.
is going to go down, and Redefy left. He has the pull, should be able to get off, and he doesn't get that.
I would appreciate it. I would appreciate it. Yes, absolutely, very much.
And now we're going to see an aggressive play outside of B. They flash. Fallout's going to be able to get one. That's going to be a no trade. Will he get this fight? I don't know. Who's going to fight first? Wolfenite's going to get first contact. Doesn't see anyone. No trades coming out. Fallout's going to be able to get two. Redefy gets killed. That's a third one. No trades again from the side of Eastern. And now we're in a 2v5. And the mistakes are falling together. Alec gets one with the Viper, no plant. Hiccup gets another one, and Fallout with a third.
Push onto, and they were just so ready for it. Oh my God.
And an early pick out of Karn, or Cam, that was insane on the Waylay. But
Yeah,
Wolfenite
lethal
with the
shooting, I know.
judge, trying to get the clear here and does not find anything, but Comfy is going to be able to get another one on A. This is a consistent play that Comfy likes in A, and I think Wolfenite is prepared. Oh, but Cam reads the vent play and is able to kill out Wolfenite. And now we're going to be pivoting towards B. Lumac and Redefy looking to get here. Lumac with the bomb. He gets it dropped off. He gets killed from Hiccup. And now the bomb's on site B. And it doesn't look like Eastern's going to be able to pick it up. But we're going to see a change of pace here. And we're going to go 5 aside towards the side of A. Ohio looking to transition over very quickly. Bomb's going to go down very quickly. No deny. The spams are coming through, but the Eastern's going to be able to get the bomb down within the first 15 seconds. And now the ult comes outside of Yoru, and a Raze ult comes out, and a Waylay ult comes out, and now we have a full 5-on-5 Fledge. Raze is going to be able to get one with her ult. Fade's going to ult onto the site, and now it's looking like a retake for the side of Eastern. Wolfenite going to get one, Lumac going to get two, Wolfenite going to get a third or second, and Fallout's going to be able to get a trade, and now it's a 2v3. It's set up. The delay comes out of Eastern. That's going to be one. Comfy gets one, and again, this is looking like a solid round out of Eastern. The change of pace, the ults, this was perfectly executed, and Mako's going to have to look to just save here.
Yeah, we're going to see if that's going to happen. It's not.
But I think Ohio is reading this. They're prepared a little bit, but Fade is going to clear them. Going to know that there's one up Heaven. She's going to get stunned out. Waylay's going to fight. Alec gets one, and he gets the retrack. And that's going to be a beautiful job out of Alec to get that initial pick. And I would
look
love
at this.
And this is great.
Look at the macro. Look at the macro. Look where the bomb is.
Ooh. Comfy's going to be able to get the trade. Cam gets two, but it's going to be perfectly fine. They don't know that this was a fake. Wolfenite going to be able to get another ult orb here, going to be climbing towards that second ult already. And Comfy going to be able to get another one. Hiccup's going to get a pick off of, and now they're going to flood B side because they only know one's on site. But Wolfenite reads as he gets one, he gets the two! And such
the truth!
The truth! Eastern is going towards mid, but they're looking like they're going to be able to go towards an A split, and now they're going to be able to run into this race on a save.
It's a 5 versus 2 on this A site. Eastern is cleaning up house, and there's going to be an Omen teleport over. Eastern's going to be pincered here. Are they going to get the bomb down on time? I'm not sure.
And the blind from Hiccup is going to be able to delay so much. Eastern's going to be a crunch down on him. Alec is staying alive and getting picks. Redefy gets another one in the trade from off of Fallout. And Cam looking for one. Redefy gets two that round. They're trying to find pressure. They're trying to find spaces. Right now, they're just looking for... And Lumac's going to be able to get a disrespectful pick on the Fallout. And Waylay says, never mind, let's just push these guys. We get the ult out of Wolfenite, but they're holding heaven. Comfy is big. Smoke goes down, gets one, doesn't get another one. Cam gets a trade, and now the side of Ohio is going to be able to flood into heaven. But we have a flank from Redefy, a deep flank, some may say, a little bit too of a deep of a flank.
They're going to be trying to sneak out as a little group here, all three of them. But are they going to be going into the grinder? They're going to get shot up real bad, and oh my god, only one player remains. Actually, no, he's gone.
Clearing out these exteriors, stuff that they were not doing in these first couple of rounds, they're doing now. But Lumac is going to change the pace. He's going to ult and look for some information. They're going to know heaven, but this smoke, I don't know if they're going to read the raise, but Alex is going to be able to get one, only gets two. The raise is going to be able to get the bomb towards mid, and Viper's going to insta-ult. Wow, and the spams out of Comfy. That was a great job. Another one from Lumac, and now the crunch from the side of Eastern, 3v2. And Hiccup is looking to play aggressive. They're going to play outside of the smoke. This is an interesting play out of Ohio, but it's going to work. Hiccup gets one, Cam gets another one, Alec gets the trade, and it's going to be a 1v1. The spams, he hits him a little bit. He has the retrack. He's looking. Cam's going to play out. He hits him! And Alec gets a third. He is waking up the X Factor right now for the side of Eastern. They're going to start 5v5 and just go straight into heaven, taking complete, absolute control with Waylay having to come for one. Get two, Wolfenite and Alec being able to get two here on this 2v5, and Wolfenite's going to try and get away. Is he going to be able to get some help? Lumac is here for the backup, but Ohio is now stuck in heaven. It is a 5v3. This is such a good job. Those initial picks from Eastern was able to make them take a step back and really rethink their thoughts, and now Ohio has to look to rotate, but Comfy is here in mid, Redefy's here in mid. Comfy gets one, and a trade comes out from Cam, playing phenomenal this game, may I say. And Lumac looking to get one here on the cross. He gets one. He might get two, and he does get two. And now we're going to see an aggressive push, kind of a default, into this mid side. Comfy's aware, and he's going to be able to delay a little bit of this, but Eastern has to be careful here. It's a save from the side of Ohio. You don't want to give up too many rounds, but the spam from Alex is going to be able to get pushed. They have to be aware of this raise nade. And Hiccup's going to look for one. The trade from Alex is going to be great. Twitch's Redefy is going to be able to get another one, and Mako going to be able to get a trade here. Ohio's going to be able to get two picks here. This is like not bad for them for a 2v3, but Alec doesn't care. He's going to be able to get another one. And does Wolfenite know that this guy is lurking here? Cam getting a lot of picks this round. Oh, and they're going to just cross by the wall. It's going to go down.
Oh my God. The timing is so crazy,
and he has an outlaw. He has to be careful.
Oh, and it's not enough. It's not enough.
It should be now an even buy with a bonus on the side of Eastern. And Eastern looking to play a little bit aggressive. Redefy with the judge towards B.
We must see a bug here. I don't see any weapons on the side of Ohio, but there are. There definitely are.
Yes.
Lumac just figured out that the hard way.
Yeah, struggling right now with this game, 5-11, and having a little bit. It doesn't matter. Fallout's going to be able to get a pick on a Wolfenite.
A lot of people are about to be swinging on him, though, so at best he's probably going to get one. I'd be really shocked if he gets two. He's not going to find any. And this is the great thing about EMU. Even though we're down a few players, we have the raw talent to find some great picks. Lumac's trying to even the odds here, and this is the power of Eastern. Rounds like this are not lost. We're going to see that Eastern's trying to push on here with a man disadvantage. Looks like we're going to flash out here in a moment. And if this flash goes our way, I mean, the emotional damage that will be dealt to the side of Ohio will be monumental. This is not a round they can afford to lose.
Yeah, this is great, and Redefy is going to be able to get another one here. Now we're turning this into a 3v3. They have to be prepared for this box, but Waylay's just going to go in, and he gets one. Mako gets two, though, on the flank, and that was big from Mako. Alec, 5 health. This is a really hard round to win. He has to just try and defuse this bomb, but I don't know if he's going to be able to get time. He gets one. He's going to be able to get half, then he gets two. He's going to be able to have it, and Alec is playing out of his mind.
We're pushing up slowly here on the side of Ohio. Gonna make some early contacts here. Do they know that Lumac is here waiting? I don't think so. Oh, but it's not gonna matter. They actually sussed them out. Gonna be defending up this bit here with a shotgun. That can be pretty dangerous.
Wow.
That's one.
Comfy doesn't matter. He's playing a great ratty position there.
Yeah, they don't even want to test him. They don't even want to test him.
That Bucky is just very dangerous in vents here. But Redefy is here. He saw him. He's gonna be able to get one. Gets to another one. Wolf Knight's gonna be able to help him out. And now this is gonna be looking perfect for the side of Eastern. That was such a good job, but he reads him. Comfy with the vac. That was insane, and he gets the one
tap to cap it off.
Wow.
Entire Ohio roster.
Look at that. Look at that one tap.
Oh.
Right now, they are just struggling to find their tempo, and Eastern is doing such a good job.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know, but Eastern is so close. I don't know if they know that the bomb is down. Does Ohio mean to do this? But I think they did, because Hiccup, I think, had his ult. Maybe they wanted him to ult towards A, but now the bomb is on the other side of the map, and they're just fighting Eastern. And yeah, this is just a terrible round. It's match point.
Wow.
That was a very interesting round from Eastern, 12-7, and they're playing so good and aggressive. Lumac with another aggressive push onto the exterior of A, and now Ohio doesn't really know what to do, because they're starting again. They're starting to look like Eastern on the attack. They're starting every round at a disadvantage on a 4v5, and Comfy's going to be able to get some contact here mid, and Heaven and Raze is going to ult here, going to go towards site, trying to look for Comfy, but doesn't get one. Alec gets two, gets the retract, and mid is going to be looking in disarray. Lumac gets another one, and that should be the game.
Destruction incarnate. Alexander coming out with a clutch.
Eastern.
It's time to change whatever allowed us to not do super well last time.
And we're going to see an aggressive play already from the side of Eastern. And Ohio's going to be flanking very, very fast. Wolf Knight's going to be able to get the trade, but do they know about this flank? Jet's going to be able to get one, and now we have a full flank crunch from the side of Ohio. But Eastern being able to push out. Alex is going to be pushing out on the exteriors. Hiccup and Alec going to be meeting each other, while the other team is going to be pushing on the exterior. Alec going to be able to get the trade, and now Ohio's going to be flooding in from the main side. They're going to be able to get 2 picks here. Alec left in a 1v3. This is a tough one. Gets one. He's going to be able to get it half. Does he get the trade? So they get the trade. And Ohio looking for round 1 with this a little bit, and now they're going to get a little bit of contact. We're going to get some tags out of Redefy onto the Jet or onto the Yoru. Some funds out. Alex going to be pushing Mako. Gets the kill.
Pick.
No trades out from the side of Ohio, but never mind. Jet's going to be able to get the pick with the Outlaw, but he gets traded by Comfy. And now we're running into a 4v3 for Eastern. That was a great job from Eastern to get some early picks, but guys are weak.
We're getting really, really close to being flanked out here by the side of Ohio, so we got to move quickly, get this bomb down. Comfy going to find the pick, but the bomb is going to go down. Eastern's going to have to find themselves in a new position in this 2 versus 2 situation. 1 versus 1 coming from Comfy, and it's going to go our way. Now Eastern find themselves with the advantage. Not quite yet, though. Every player that gets a kill ends up finding themselves down. It's going to be a Lumac versus Cam situation. Who's going to come out on top?
And a 1v1 from Lumac. He peeks over, but the weakness, the 10 health, is not enough. Yeah, and I think they're making an adjustment right now, playing again aggressive on this A push, going back to that first round on the pistols, playing super aggressive. I don't know, they don't get the pick. They get the trade. Wolf Knight's going to get one, Hiccup's going to get another one, Yoru's going to get one more, and now it's going to be a 4v3 again for Eastern, and they're not going to be able to get the trades. The drone's going to be able to see one. They should be able to tag out Wolf Knight here and realize that he's on site by himself. He's going to look to shock to break. Wolf Knight has to stay alive here and draw out as much time for this flank from Redefy. He's going to be able to push over from this harbor wall. Comfy going to get picked off. Wolf Knight. Comfy's going to be able to sit in a corner, and they're already going to get on the bomb. Eastern has to be careful here. He's going to be able to get the full pick off.
2 versus 2.
Comfy gets one, gets another one. Redefy gets 2 there with the revolver, and Comfy there with the classic.
Once again, this seems to be our home. We really, really favor this side of the map. Gonna push out here through the middle site. 3 players gonna make an early contact here. Lumac gonna find a great pick. Gonna be traded out here for Alexander. Gonna be flashing out, jumping. Gonna get traded 1 for 1. It's a 3 versus 3 situation left on the map here.
And the bait and switch is going to work. Comfy's going to be able to flank them. They're not prepared. Eastern's going to get the bomb down.
Fantastic.
Comfy gets 1, and now it's a 2v3. That was an insane job. He gets the ult, and Eastern looking to secure this round.
3 defenders versus 2 attackers coming from Ohio. They've got to push into an ult, and I don't think there's going to be much hope for them here. Oh, no contact being found.
The corner. He gets the kill. Wolf and Knight always prepared. Comfy swings out, doesn't get 1. I think there's a little bit of whiffage there, but it's okay. Redefy's ready. Far away. Gets the 1 tap.
Can they hold it has been the question, and the answer so far has been yes. They've got a great track record from this position. Ohio's going to be pushing in. The strike is going to be coming soon. We're going to see some flashes, some smokes come out. Trades coming in soon here, 1 for 1.
And now Eastern's looking to get 1. Comfy's going to get another one. Jet's going to get 1, but Alex going to be able to get the trade. And now it's a 2v3. He gets the blind. Harbor going to get a nice pick. And now he's going to be able to delay. He should be able to get it half. But the pool's coming out from the side of Astra. The delay from Wolf and Knight. He's going to be able to get a kill from this shock dart. He might be able to kill him again with this shock dart. He doesn't. I don't know if he has enough time, but the shorty comes to Redefy and the BM.
I mean, this is what you want to see
From your IGL?
Yeah, from your IGL, and every player stepping up in a big way. Eastern seems to be untouchable, but we are going to be taken out with at least 1 op shot here leading off this round.
Yeah, and I think Ohio saving up for that op was very important for them, but it doesn't matter. Again, Eastern playing super aggressive with these ults. First they use the Yor ult, now they use the Astra ult, and they're going to be able to get onto A site for free, but a pick from Sova is going to get 1, and now Lumac is going to be able to get another pick, playing very cheeky on that Astra wall, but Ohio is responding. They're going to push out with the Yor ult, and Alec is going to be able to get cleared out here. They're going to know where he's at. They're looking for some ults here. He gets out. He gets some whiffage. Oh, no. Mako going to try and ult him out, but he gets the kill. Lumac going to be able to get 2 with some early crazy shots, looking for a spam. He's got Redefy on the flank. He has to delay as much time as possible. He's looking for the flash. I don't know if he knows he's sticking. They might just be able to pull this, but the spam from Lumac gets 4. Can he get the ace? He might be able to do this. There's half. He goes. He swings. He gets the ace. Lumac unlocking and untouchable. And now going into the next round, an aggressive pace again from Alec, just running at them and gets 1.
Wow.
The clear's coming out. No trades from the side of Ohio, but we get another one. Wolf and Knight gets 1. Jet gets another one. And now we're going to, again, going into a 4v3. EMU is up, looking good. The save round from Ohio. This is going to be a tough round win, but they have a flank on this Jet side. I don't know how. Lumac gets 1. Jet's going to be able to get another one from this flank, being able to cross through. Alec gets another one, and now he's left. Now Jet's left in a 3v1. Gets 1. Nice shots from Flitz here, and now he's going to be able to potentially get the bomb, but Alec is going to pop the Neon ult and just try and delay as much as possible while this guy's looking for picks. He gets another one. The
That's
shots,
4.
maybe another ace coming out, but the delay from Redefy, the IGL playing composed, and the ace, but I don't know if he has enough time. He gets the ace, but does he get the round win? He gets the round win from the side of Eastern, but it doesn't matter. They're going fast again. Wolf and Knight's going to be able to ult. Sova's ulting. Yoru's ulting. Hiccup's going to get the pick. He's learned that this aggressive play, he needs to stay back. And Ohio's fast rotating. Lumac's going to get out of the ult. Gets 1. And we're still pushing on. Lumac looking to flash. He gets, and the shutdown from the Jet gets the pick. And now it is a 4v2.
This strategy is not necessarily going to be easy going.
Yeah.
And yeah.
To what they like on this save round, going towards this B side, playing aggressive, and now they're going to look to clear out mid. Mako's prepared, though. He's not prepared.
Wow,
he gets
so
juked
fast.
out. Michael Vick's in the map. Alec is just playing the jukes, playing fast. He gets the stun, but they don't clear out the Astra. He's going to be able to get 1. Yor's going to be able to get 2. Lumac gets 1. He's going to be able to kill the Astra. Now it's just a 3v3. Upgraded guns for the side of Eastern, but still, can they get this round win on another save? Flights has another thing to say. The Jet gets a pick, and now it's a 2v3. Alec is 1 shot. He gets the spam, just a little bit of tapping there. Wolf and Knight looking for another pick, and now they're enclosing on the site. They get both. They clear him out. As Eastern, they're getting very close to the A ult, or to the Viper ult, and we honestly should be seeing an A ult from Viper here. He's going to be able to get the ult orb with this plant down, I think. Or if they don't let him plant, but it doesn't matter. Lumac gets one, and I would love to see Eastern potentially pull out this ult here to really secure this round and make this a little bit easier. But he's still not going to be able to get the ult here.
Redefy has a deep flank.
Very deep flank, and I think they're not prepared at all for this. But Lumac doesn't care because he's playing super aggressive. He flashes, and he's going to be looking to pick one off.
Redefy. He's about to pick out.
Flank. This is going to be really big, but the Astro Wall from the side of Ohio comes in to cut across the map. They're going to swing on to the Wolfenite, gets the pick on there, and the flank from Lumac gets a pick. Now, Redefy also being able to be on the flank, too. They're not prepared. He gets one, but he has to be careful of this wall. The delay from Redefy is going to be really big here, and will they find him? Alec, Redefy being able to get one. Alec gets another one.
Cleaning him up.
Great round. I like this change of pace. You're going into, but these last two rounds, you really want to, or this last round, you want to change the pace. And Comfy playing very slow, being able to get that pick onto the harbor. That's going to be very big, and it's going to be able to open up the map. They also have the Astro and.
Wow.
The Jet's going to be able to pick one off with the op, but Wolfenite gets the trade before he can get out, and now they're going to have the site for free. Wolfenite going to look to ult here. It is last round. Try and find anything that you can here, and the Hiccup's going to be able to get the pick. Yoru's going to have his ult, and now it's going to be a retake from the side of Ohio in a 3v2.
Yeah, Eastern has to clutch up here. We're looking for a square way to end this off. Wolfenite going to go down 1-for-1 there. Wolfenite going to be, actually, no, he's still up. He's going to be fighting it out. He's going to find the clutch. That's a 4-piece for Wolfenite.
Let's see what Ohio does with this attack-sided comp, if you may say. Wolfenite gets a shock dart kill, and what is going on here? Lumac looking to get some picks, but Jet's going to be able to get some nice shots. Wolfenite gets another one. He gets a third. Comfy going to get the trade with the shorty, and now it's looking like a round win. It is a 3v1 for Ohio, and Cam looking for anything that he can. It doesn't matter. The right click comes out of Comfy.
I mean, I'm not sure if they're going to be able to execute this. Harbor strat's got to look a lot different. He is going to curve his wall around. They're going to try to push out here. And no casualties just yet, but they're going to be trading out here with Redefy soon.
And Redefy just playing very, very slow. He knows that they're going to try and push out. Redefy gets one, but he gets traded out by the Jet. And now they're going to be looking to crunch in, but there's some shots that are falling from the side of Ohio. They're able to make a couple of guys weak, and now they're just looking, but Wolfenite's going to look to creep over through. They have to clear this Jet on the box. This is going to be a really big pick from Eastern. They have to use some util. Some delay comes out from the side of Ohio. They get the stuns, and they're going to be able to get the 2 picks onto Alec and Wolfenite. And now Comfy on the flank, just looking to get anything. He's going to be able to get the delay off, get a little bit of spam. That's a big kill. It's a 2v3, 1v3 now. Lumac gets picked off, and he only has a ghost looking to just get a gun and possibly get out.
From here, I mean, they're going to be slipping and sliding, and the rounds aren't going to come very easily for them.
And some aggressive
really
pushing
great start
from
for them.
Ohio gets the early TP, and they're going to be able to get one. Comfy gets one. Wolfenite being able to support gets another one. Comfy gets 2 there, and they're not letting up. Comfy is not letting them plant for free. Wolfenite is also here. Comfy gets a third. The anchor is holding it down.
Yeah, this is such cerebral play coming in from Eastern.
Cerebral. I love that word.
Absolutely. We're smart. We're smart. We're at a university. This is collegiate esports, baby.
Yes, sir. We have vocab here. Big vocab words here. Eastern looking to defend. Comfy with 1 bullet left. Being able to get one, gets the spam out. And now we're going to be able to see that Viper ult go down. But it doesn't matter. Eastern on the flank. Heavy. They're going to be able to crunch down like a PB&J sandwich.
Hell
you got to eat that baby up.
Eat it.
Oh, and it doesn't matter. They get the picks. Wolfenite there. Does he get the 1 here? They're going to shock dart him out. They're baiting him out, but he got 2.
Wolfenite gets
and now
2.
we're looking at a 1v1. Astra versus Astra, the ult out of Redefy, but he chooses not to use it. He's going to play cheeky. Hiccup's there. The reshot. And Hiccup gets the 4th. But it doesn't matter. Comfy's going to be able to see them mid. Does he get? He going to do the molly there for mid, but Ohio looking for an A split, but Redefy is prepared. He's on A main. He backs up. Lumac's here to back him up. Flights gets 1. Lumac gets another.
3.
Lumac gets 3. He might get 4. He's feeling tasty,
Almost.
but he doesn't. The Guardian is dangerous in that man's hand.
Yeah, he's going to be looking for more. And this kill-based momentum is so real in Valorant. Lumac looking at 3 already. I'm going to be excited to see if he can pull out the ace.
And this drone, the
Alex
read,
gonna find
Alec
one.
is going to be able to find 2 there. But they have to be careful. Mid is in total control out of the side of Ohio.
Eastern is going to be playing a pretty split up defense here. Comfy gonna find 2. I didn't even see that. That was crazy.
Comfy is just playing outside of his mind. He's walking outside of B. Oh, and Alec doesn't get the kill. They're going to be able to pick up 2. Wolfenite gets the trade, and now this is going to be a race to B. Who can get to B site first? Wolfenite going to get some shots off. Lumac gets wall bang.
Wow.
That is a very unfortunate rotate, but you just have to delay. If you're on the side of Eastern, this delay is very important. He gets one. Wolfenite with the ult. Mako is beautiful. Redefy with the early flank, and I think Hiccup is aware. This man has been playing phenomenal this series, been playing very decent, and Redefy gets his get back, the revenge from earlier this round from the side of Ohio. But Lumac, let's get back to the round. Lumac gonna play super aggressive here. He's gonna be able to read this. Oh, is massive. He's reading Fiverr here, and that confident arrogance from Lumac being able to ult out and just try and kill. They sit him down. It doesn't matter. Redefy gonna be able to get a trade, and now we're looking into a 3v4 from Eastern. They don't know Wolfenite is there. There was 2 there, and now the flanks are coming out. The shock darts are also coming out from the side of Eastern. This wall is going to be huge. The flash comes out. Comfy gets 1. He's going to look to get another one. He gets the trade. Redefy gets the trade, and now Wolfenite's going to be able to crunch in from the flank. Cam is left in a 1v1. Redefy left in another 1v1 again to save Eastern. Will he win it this round? Same area, same shots, different outcome, and he wins the round. Match point, round over, game over, 2-0. Eastern with a phenomenal performance.